Hello everybody. Welcome to the Chinese Grand Prix. No Chinese from me tonight. I'm sorry. I'm going to stick with the very simple ni hao to say hello, and even that I'm not so sure. The only thing I might know about China, I do have a song in mind that I know the lyrics of, but you definitely don't want to hear me sing. And if you do hear me sing, it will be for another song that we'll have, maybe in a future stream with another commentator. But tonight, I am joined by a guy who can only be described as much smarter than Ben Daly, also known as Tiamat Marduk. How are you, Bobo?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, man.
What the hell was that about? He went to minimum fuel. What the hell?
I qualified for like as a customer of that paid setups, and I will try my best in the upcoming races. But it was a tough race with mid race damage. So P15 for me.
Yeah. Well, tough race, but at least you didn't look too silly going for minimum fuel and finishing one lap under. No. Yeah. I watched the video last night and I thought, oh wait, that's Bobo. That's the league I was talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, you didn't do that, so good on you. But yeah, it looked pretty sweaty, that lobby. Yeah.
There were like two PSGL drivers as well.
So very quickly, coming back to tonight's race, we've got Roddy, who went fastest with a 31.8, and yep, Moritz is not far behind in the secondary Red Bull team. Hardly a tenth between them. Smith's gone third with a 32.8, so a second down for the Tier 3 reserve. Who else do we have on a lap who's about to finish? We've got a Haas going up, so he's going to start his lap. Louis is going into the pits. We've got an Aston Martin, Kaiser Soze on his medium tyres, so just to set a first banker. It's a 34.1. We know there's a lot more pace than that from him. And Doris, okay, in what is kind of his home race tonight, Doris, has managed to set the fastest banker time. Missed it.
Really close, man.
Yeah. That is. There's less than 200ths between the three of them. So.
Where's Maurice from?
He's from Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Oh, okay.
He's from Hong Kong, so.
Really cool, man. Like all these different countries.
It's an international league.
Yeah, good to
We
see.
should rename it. We should rename it to Pitbull League.
Yeah,
Glad to a Tier 3 champion from last year. Going up to P5, he's been adapting really well to life in Tier 2, as Kaiser Soze has retired from the session. He must have hit a wall of some sorts. It's pretty easy to do over here, I'd say. It's a track which I would say it's not the most popular track, whether in real life or in the game. But I think it just goes under the radar quite a bit, and is underrated as a track. I don't know what you think about it, but it is a track that you think, oh yeah, it's just China, but it's a really technical track. Just this section here, the first snail section, I call it. Plenty of traction areas, areas where you need to balance the braking and the accelerator. It's really a technical track, and setting a good time here is harder than at most places. What else would you say about this track?
That's the beauty of this track, like the traction out of the corners. It's some difficult corners, like you have like a big turn one, long right hander, and you have like a big right hander just before the big straight. It's challenging, but I think it's a fun track to drive at, especially in like sector 1, 2.
So Sociopath has
This is
joined the top
close,
four,
man.
and yeah, again, so just about 200ths of a second between the top four. Sociopath setting the latest lap. So track evolution is a thing around this track. So he will have benefited from 7 to 8 minutes of track evolution, and it is going to be a very tight one. Even single track in P5, his banker is only 3 tenths away from the fastest time. 3 tenths is nothing on a track on a lap which is 1 minute 30 seconds long. So plenty more improvements will be happening this session as Flatty has spun his car around. I didn't curse him. I was about to say something nice about him, but I didn't. So I didn't curse him, everybody. Who else do we have on the lap? Is Vital? So one of them. I do not know. Mahmoud. He's gone through the middle sector on soft tires. So the graphics are saying inters, but that I think is because it's the Well, no, actually, yeah. It's just the game being glitchy. So nothing to say about that really. Other than we've got a new Champions Icon edition, pay edition for the next game with Lewis Hamilton on the cover. So EA trying to find new ways to attract more money to their accounts. And this is a pretty good break. We've had some very close 31-8s since the start of the session, and we've got a 31-3, excuse me. So it's the first break we've got, and he's got plenty of time to go back to the pits and actually maybe set a new lap time if he wants on this set of tyres. Doris has started his lap, and Roddy is a few car lengths ahead, so both will be setting a new time. It's going to be interesting to see who finds the most. Single track hasn't really improved. Let's go on board with him in the final corners of this track. So, struggles quite a bit with the traction. Wouldn't be surprised if we went to the pits. Yep, he's going to the pits. Smith is on the lap. Well, who? Sorry. Oh yeah, Lou. He's found a lot of time. So Friddy will be setting a lap time. Louis set a 31.6, so he finds a bit of time. Doris finds nearly a tenth of a second. I don't know how much time Roddy found. He's lost a bit of time. What about Doris? The game isn't telling me how much Doris has found, but let's treat this as a surprise. We'll find out at the end of the lap. So Roddy will be the first one to set the lap time. Going on to what is the longest straight. It's not the longest full traction area, but it's the longest straight on the calendar. So going through the hairpin, you can take quite a bit of curb here, but then you need to have some really good traction. Smith set a 32.0. Wow, okay. So it goes to the line. He sets a second time, but it's not quick enough to go first. Doris goes even quicker, but it's no match for Mahmoud. Mahmoud is looking pretty good out in front. What can Moritz do? He's the next one to set a lap time. P6 currently with a 31.6, 31.8. Keeps it nice and clean on track. He's used his deployment, has found 0.3 of a second, but it's only a 31.5. So what about Freddy? Yep, 31.8. So everybody's finding time. Where's the Ferrari? Is it Mahmoud starting another lap? No, it's Flatty. Flatty's starting a lap. We've got Red Bull and who is that? Jacksto's going to be starting a lap.
And Ahmed is on a pretty good lap as well.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what his time will be. I think it will be close to.
It's looking good. Wow. That's Ahmad's first proper time, and it's a 31.8, less than a tenth of a second away from Mahmoud. So he's definitely got a lot of time found there in that first run. He will maybe find a bit more time, but there isn't much more time left to find when we get down to these times. 31.4 is a really good time. What can Alex do? He's not set a lap time yet, but he's on mediums and he's invalidated.
Guess,
Yeah. So he did set a 32.1 on mediums, which is really good. Roddy is coming around, but he's gone to the pits. The McLaren has as well. What about Doris? He's going to the pits, I imagine. Going to the pits. Smith will be going to the pits as well. Yeah, or is he? Yeah, pits. Moritz is going to the pits. I think that's going to be Freddie going to the pits. Yeah, everybody's going to the pits or has left the pits. Flatty has... Oh no, he's finishing... It's looking really good. It's looking really good. He's up into P4, so 5 minutes left. He's just about got enough time to go back to the pits, come back out, set a new lap time. 31.4 is a really good time. Everybody, he won tier 3 last season, and he's in P4 right now. If he can do it, most people can do it. And another former tier 3 champion is Bobo. He's in tier 1, so these things can be done. Laupi, about the set of time, it's looking good as well. 31.8. So 31.8 was the benchmark at the start of the session, and now most people are getting close to that time. Do you think we'll be getting into the 30.9s?
No, I don't think so. I think it will be a low 31. Maybe just a small improvement, but it can be pulled already. But I think a low 31 it will be.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's hard. It's hard to say. 30. I'm thinking someone can. Yeah, I'm thinking someone can do the 30.9. I know that Doris and Moritz on one lap, they can redo it.
Really clean lap.
Yeah.
And it's hard to, with some traction zones. You can turn in too quickly. So it's difficult.
Yeah, plenty of corners to string together in this on this lap to actually challenge for these really high 30 point something times. Laupi, I didn't know he's not on a lap because he's got 100% battery. We do have Jackster, but he's invalidated and he's going back to the pits. But we do have Vitalso. Vitalso is on the 33 something, 33.2, so he does find 100th of a second. Won't be enough to challenge further up, but he's a tier 3 reserve. He's trying to get some experience, and
that's really good.
This is the way to do it.
And it's just 1 second between number 1 and number 14. So
let's have a look at those gaps. Yeah, P1. There's a second between 1 and P14, and Jackster's the first one, just over a second away. So it's a very well. We always say this, but tier 2 is the closest, division, and it always
really
delivers.
Interesting in the race, man. We don't know if there's any rain. Doesn't look like it for now.
That's a very good point. Some of these guys may be compromising their qualifying to have a bit more downforce, a bit more ride height. So many people are leaving the pits right now. As Sociopath is starting his lap, he's going to be finding quite a bit of traffic during his final time lap. Going through the technical first part of the track, and that's basically it for Sector 1. Sector 1 is a long right turn and a left traction zone. Easy.
It's difficult for some drivers, man, that are like on a hot lap right now, because there's so much, many cars like just driving slow.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to know, like, is the guy behind me like on a hot lap, or is he just out of the pit?
Yeah, it is one of those tracks which is really tough to judge people on if they're on laps or not. Thankfully enough, it is a pretty wide track as well, so you can take different lines and get out of the way of people. As Sociopath is way down the order, I think he's going to bail out of this lap. Freddy, yeah. So Airways has started his lap. We've got Doris who started his, and Roddy as well. So Roddy's come to the end of his lap. I missed that. I forgot about it. So what can he say? Oh, you went a little wide there. It hasn't invalidated it, but what does he do? He doesn't find any time. What about Doris? Doris is in the middle sector here. He's, according to the game, lost some time. About 3/10, and if that's the truth, that's going to be qualifying over for him, and it is. He's bailed out of it. Mahmoud has started. He's set of purple first sector, so it's all looking good for the man on pole currently. Lou has invalidated. Sociopath has gone again. He had enough time to to restart a lap. Smith, single track has started his lap. And I think Jackster will be the final one to start a lap. Yep, he's got enough time.
Oh, he just made it.
Yep,
really
just
close.
made it. So, the first one to set a time will be Smith. Let's look at what happens here. He's going to the left-hand side. Yeah, he hasn't improved. What about Airways and the Kick Sauber? He did find a bit of time in the middle sector. He loses a bit of time towards the end, but it's not the end of the world. Alex Agarich still on medium tyres. He's trying to set a first proper time.
It's
As
also a glitch.
a glitch, really?
He's on the soft, yeah. He's on the soft.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, thank you. I thought you were talking about Jackster. Mahmoud has improved again. It's at 31.2, but we've got also his teammate improving.
Also armored 1/10 up, 1.5 tenths, so that can be really close to one.
Invalidation for Monster. We'll be talking about him just later on, because I think him and Bitty... Whoa! Bitty with one of his rare spins.
So close. Oh, almost.
Bitty's got disqualified. Lovely. What a game. So Flatty sticks with a 31.4. Moritz, yep, doesn't improve, and that is going to be it for the session.
Wow, man, what a qualifying, man.
Yeah. So Amar hangs on to P2. Still very close to Mahmoud. 31.2, that's a really good pole time. So, as you said, it was going to be a low 31. It was going to ask a lot to go into the 30.9s. And that's exactly what happened. Roddy, I think Moritz as well invalidated. So it takes a lot around this lap. There are so many places where it can go wrong that, it's hard to improve.
Yeah, well,
So
Ferrari, man, they got disqualified in the real life. One before here.
Now it's a McLaren's turn to get disqualified. In Bitty, poor Bitty. Let's go through the grid. We've got Mahmoud on pole with Arma and Doris completing the top three. Then Flaherty, our Tier 3 champion from last season, has set a time for P4 with Roddy behind him. Moritz, single track, Lou, Alex Egerich, Sociopath, Freddie Olsen, Laupi, Smith with a really good qualifying time here with 32.0. Airways, Jackster, Monster, Vitelso, Kiza Soze, G-Star Snipes, and the disqualified naughty boy Bitty. Right, has anybody caught your attention here, or in a good or a bad way, during this qualifying session?
No, unlucky for Bit, like he couldn't turn his car, he sat on discard, so that was really unlucky. But no, man, I expected it to be close, and beautiful from Mabudev, to be honest. Like he's looking really good. I don't know where he's in the standings, but
he's relatively high, I think. He did get a race win recently, and he's been doing good in qualifying. His one lap pace has been really good recently. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the results from last week. We got a win from Roddy. He had been absent for a few weeks, and Mahmoud, our pole sitter, was in P8. So not the best of results for him. And Armand as well was down in P7. So an uncharacteristic result for him, I would say. One of our championship protagonists.
Yet someone else he got taken out in the first lap
Oh, right.
in Australia, so that was really unlucky. But he came back, and yeah, it's really close, man. But Sociopet is really good, really good looking with 20.21
Is that
points
much?
ahead.
Wow. Yeah, indeed, 21. Well, he's been very consistent this season. That's the thing. He's been scoring in every single race, and the
Yeah,
one race where he didn't score points, what was it? He was still in the top 10 or something. I can't remember, but
it was in
he,
Canada. He got 6
yeah.
points, so that's what is it? Just
Wait.
outside the top 10, maybe
P6
10.
is 10th. Yeah, P6 is 10th. The easy way of doing it is realizing that from P5 down to P15, you add
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
points
Thank you.
and the position together, and that's up to 16. So
I'm
10th
watching
is
through the
6 points.
standings now, and it's so close in the mid, man. It's like I see Mamudev on P11 in the standings. He got
Hmm.
50 points, and then you have Moritz on P4, and he has like 63 points. So that's only 13 points, and that's like 7 positions. So
Yeah,
it's really close in the mid as well.
yeah,
And the
yeah. It's
constructors, let me see, Mercedes is looking really good.
yep. Das plan is going strong this season in Tier 2.
And that's Jackster. Let me see who's that. So, oh yeah, of course, Sociopet and Laupi, oh, our championship leader.
Yep. And well, we'll be figuring out if this is a red flag situation. I wasn't expecting the race to start already.
No, let me see.
I can't.
They're
I can
looking.
see Kizasoze is writing, so it's more than likely going to be. Yeah, we should have been going at 27 past. It's currently
Oh yeah,
26 past.
Louis made a mistake. He said
Okay,
he
well,
just clicked incidentally, like on start. He was trying to go into the setup. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
well, we do have a red flag, everybody. So we will be tuning in. Well, I hope you will be tuning in, but we will be casting the 50% race around China for Tier 2 in maybe about, 10, 15 minutes. Just the time to set the grid properly, make sure everybody's in, and yeah. So tune in, 10, 15 minutes time, and you'll have a 50% race to watch. See you later on, everybody.